From a place beyond time and time beyond counting.
Hey folks, just a quick note before we get started. Any resources I used in making this video are in the description down below, so be sure to check those out. If you want more information about Team Zephyr, I highly recommend watching the Purge vlogs. Thanks and enjoy. Hello and welcome to the second episode of Timewalk, where we take a look back at the past of Dota. I'm Bonsai, and today we'll be backtracking through the history of Team Zephyr, one of the most beloved Dota 2 teams of all time. Let's get back to it. At the end of August 2013, then B-list Dota personality Blitz announced that he would be moving to Korea to join the growing professional Dota scene there. Blitz was a popular streamer and caster in the United States with hopes of playing professionally. Hoping to kickstart his professional career that had stalled in the NA scene, he joined 4R Utopia with Febby, only to have the team disband 3.5 months later. With Blitz left teamless in Korea, he desperately needed to find a new team. Enter the rest of our heroes. Yes, just as Blitz is at his lowest, his friends show up to save the day, and thus Team Zephyr was born. Purge, playing support, was already well known for his Welcome to Dota 2 You Suck videos at the time. Aosin, also playing support, was a well-known streamer and previous professional player for Denial Esports. Sexy Bambo, playing the offlane, was perhaps the best-known player in the bunch, having played for both Evil Geniuses and Mouse Sports prior to joining. Corey was an NA pub star who had played on Stay Free with Trouf, PPD, and Zai until PPD and Zai left to join Super Strong Dinosaurs. In a strange twist of fate, PPD and Zai were actually replacing Sexy Bambo in what would be their last stop before Sad Boys. An On-Gamers Network translator and event host named William Chobra joined the team as their part-time manager. He would later go on to be a senior producer for ESL. Thus, the original Power of Friendship team was born. Zephyr would play their first official match January 3rd, 2014, just one day after the team was announced, winning handily to qualify for the third season of the Nexon Sponsorship League. Over the next few weeks, Zephyr would have strong showings in the NSL, as well as winning the FOMOS Dota 2 League on January 28th. On February 15th, Zephyr won the Nexon Sponsorship League, owning a record of 13-4 and taking home a little over $55,000, with the catch that they had to stay in Korea for 1 year to collect it all. With no rest for the wicked, Zephyr played their first series of the Korean Dota 2 League the very next day, winning 2-0. At this point, it became pretty obvious that Korean Dota teams were just overmatched by Blitz and the boys, with some observers complaining that Zephyr was stealing the Koreans' money and damaging the scene as a whole. The next few weeks were as successful for Zephyr, with the team performing well in KDL, as well as adding Nixius as a sponsor on April 8th. 4 days after signing their first sponsor, the Wind from the West won the Korean Dota 2 League 3-0 against the MVP Phoenix squad of March, Heen, Forev, Ryzen, and Dubu. Despite the victory, the team wasn't excited on stage, with Purge feeling like he played horribly in the series and his team had won in spite of him. More positively, just 2 weeks later, invites to the International 2014 were announced, and Zephyr fans rejoiced as they received a C qualifier invite. It was obviously going to be a tough battle to make it to TI, with Zephyr having an 8-17 record against C teams going into the qualifiers, but fans and the team were happy to be there and very hopeful. May 12th rolled around, and Zephyr managed to win their first game of the qualifiers against First Departure, giving their fans a reason to believe that they could genuinely pull this off. Then it all went sideways. Zephyr lost the next 6 games, eliminating them from playoff contention. Adding salt to the wound, their Korean rivals, MVP Phoenix, went on to win the C wildcard spot only a month after they had been 3-0'd by Zephyr at the KDL Grand Finals. In a later blog, Blitz would state that the whole team was nervous going into the qualifiers and none of them slept well, accounting at least for part of the disappointing results. However, not all the qualifiers went badly. For their last 2 games, the boys decided just to have fun with it, resulting in Bambo's offlane Rubik producing an FY-like highlight play.
Oh, Blitz jumped on, BKB's up, but there's the song, Blitz. No, does end up dropping because of the BKB on the Storm. And now he's slept. Let's see. Yeah, they're just going to try to leave, but they're going to be caught out from behind. Forstaff gets Corey back away. What did Bambo get? Managed to get Carapace, but the Eclipse goes off, and Zephyr could be in some trouble. Scythe chasing them out of the base. Bambo that time stole Eclipse, and now he's going to turn it around.
Oh my God.
Double kill for him. Chipix is about to drop 2. He does make it an
Holy
ultra
fucking
kill.
shit.
A rampage.
Holy fuck.
Sexy Bamboo, you monster. A fight that looked lost turned around, and Zephyr playing for nothing but pride on the back of the best off-lane Rubik you've seen in a while. Looks like they're ready to take the win. They're going to get Miracle as well. Miracle, no, he's actually going to turn around. There's a black hole that manages to get 2. Make it 3. Purge cut out. Bambo's got to run. Miracle still fighting it out. He went for the Satanic. Didn't even know he bought it. Corey, next on the list. And are you kidding me? What looked to be a moment when this game was done for good. And Scythe turns it around once again, picking up the item we both unanimously agreed shouldn't come into play. And here they come. No, not the tier 1. Not that one.
After the qualifiers, it was apparent that Zephyr's iron-fisted rule of Korea was no more. The team temporarily hired MVP player Jaw as a coach and unsuccessfully tried him as a player. They finished 3rd in the 2nd season of KDL at the end of June, and Blitz and Purge left to work the International. After TI, it was announced that Purge would be managing the team full-time, with the man, the myth, the Merlini, joining the team in Korea as a temporary player. However, adding Merlini proved more difficult than originally thought. With both Blitz and Merlini being primarily mids, someone had to play support, and the roles often rotated between Blitz, Merlini, and Bambo. Zephyr turned in a disappointing 3-9 record in the 3rd season of KDL. At the same time, Merlini's time with the team was up, and Bambo decided to leave the team as well. With 2 months remaining on their contract, Blitz posted the blog I referenced earlier, announcing that Purge would return to the team and they were looking for a 5th member. The last few months of Zephyr's tenure in Korea saw them play with a variety of players, including official members X-Freedom and Slicks. While Zephyr's run as a team may not have ended as well as they hoped, they acquired many passionate fans and helped to grow their players' following. It could also be argued that Zephyr's presence helped jumpstart the Korean scene into its recent success by providing a more challenging and direct opponent, as well as bringing attention to the Korean scene. An idea mostly backed up by the fact that Zephyr originally beat now top players DJ, March, QO, Ryzen, Dubu, Jo, Febi, and Heen when they first arrived in Korea. The ending may not have been perfect, but Zephyr will always hold a special place in our hearts. Thank you for watching this episode of Timewalk. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you think about the video. Remember to like this video and subscribe to get future videos. Suggestions for future videos are always welcomed. You can find me on Twitter @BonsaiDota, follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/bonsaikj, and you can email me at bonsaidota@gmail.com. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you on our next stroll down memory lane.